Jesus in the Old Testament, and Andy's going to be kicking that off with us next Sunday as we look at that for the next few weeks. One reason we haven't done a video today is we want to start the service a bit quicker and to have Kostya. It's also lovely and welcome Nina as well, and so Nina has moved in with Ruth, and so last Sunday was her first Sunday, and so she's back today, who's moved in from Ukraine to the homes for Ukraine. So if you want to wave, Nina, do you want to wave so people can see? Let's give her a welcome, guys. So we want to welcome you, and Dave and Linda, I think we'll be having a family soon as well, and so we want to welcome you. We want to say, of course, like we know you'd rather be in your home country, and things would be different, but we want to welcome you and try and look after you as best as we can as well. But Kostya and his family moved in over a month ago now, and so we've given him some time to settle. But Kostya's got a real heart to try and help his family and his brothers and sisters in Christ and those who don't know Jesus back home. And so we're going to do an interview with him now, ask him some questions, and pray at the end that he'll be able to do this among other churches in Cardiff and South Wales, so we can spread the word so people can help as well. So me and Kostya are going to just have... So welcome Kostya to the front as well, guys. Also, if you didn't know any Ukrainian, even if you just want to learn one word, privyet. Privyet is a good word to say hello or hi as a friend. So if you see people in church today from Ukraine or hear accents, remember that word privyet, and it means welcome. But Kostya or Constantine?
Constantine.
Constantine.
Constantine is full name, and Kostya is short name.
So tell us about your beautiful family. Tell us about your family.
Hello everybody, I'm from Ukraine, from Zaporizhia. It's eastern part of Ukraine, and our city is not occupied yet, and I hope it won't be. But the danger is so close, maybe 30 miles or 20 miles from our city is the war, a real war. So that's why we decided to come here. First, we at first day of bombing, we just went away from our flat to the western part of Ukraine, just looking for some place to live. And we were living in Lviv sometimes, and then we were living in Chernovtsi, next border to Romania. For 2 months like a guest with my friends. So, and then my colleague from seminary where I was lecturing in Ukraine, he told me that there is some opportunity to come to UK if you want. So I told him, okay, we may try. I didn't believe actually that it can be really possible. So, and we have come, and his evangelical church, they accepted us and gave us an opportunity to live in a house where, in his region, if it's clear. So I'm married, I have 2 daughters, I was in church like a deacon. It's a little bit different deacons, maybe. We have 1 pastor and 2 deacons in our church, so it's all the stuff, not stuff, but nobody gets salary in our church, so we are volunteers. So, and our church is maybe like you, 200 and 300 people, so like this, and the sermon is close to your sermon, so
this is your wife,
yeah,
and your 2 daughters. What's their names? Can you tell the people their names?
My wife's name is Julia, and eldest daughter is Polina, and youngest is Emilia. Emilia, two daughters. So, and there is a brother of Julia which came with us to western part either, but he left in Ukraine because he couldn't cross the border. I crossed the border only because of my father, which came with us, my father and my mother too. So 6 of us are here now, and he is invalid person. Is it first group? So I care about him. That's why I had possibility to cross the border. No possibility for a man to go out from Ukraine, so the situation is like this.
Yeah, so he's still in Ukraine.
He's still in Ukraine, and he is in safety place in the Chernovtsi near to border to Romania, but he's now there.
Yeah. And so there's still loved ones there, and also because of COVID and everything, the Kostya's church went online as well, and so he sent me a link, and so this is, first of all, you look a lot better than me online, so I'm a bit jealous. But also, so Kostya worked in, also lectured in a Bible college, and but one thing that I noticed is the date. So this was February this year, almost things were going on as normal for them coming out of COVID. And then everything changed. And he showed me, we'll send it out a bit later, about the Bible college he lectured in. This beautiful Bible college that served so many people and had so many people. And then this is what happened to the Bible college now. And many times that you spent there, many happy memories.
12 years.
12 years, yeah.
I was spending there, so I was studying for some programs, and I graduated from master's degree, and in Doctor of Divinity in process. I should finish my work and maybe if God's will, so I'll get another degree. So, but now it is this situation with the seminary, and it was beautiful building. It was really comfortable, and now it is not broken everything, but the many ruins there, and we try to restore it now, just from the beginning almost. Try to restore and to start the studying from September, if it would be possible. We try to do it. So.
Yeah, because speaking to Kostya, you see this and you can almost kind of think, well, that's over, that's done with, it can't go back. And yet, he and his colleagues and his friends, a lot of them are out there now in Ukraine, wanting to rebuild what God has done, wanting to rebuild almost like the ruins, or open back up the wells. They want to rebuild this. And you've got friends now out there, haven't you, who are still serving people, getting food and aid, and looking to rebuild these things as well.
Yeah, my friend from my group where I was studying in seminary, he just lost his job as a builder. He was a builder, but there is almost no job. It is near the Kyiv city, this seminary, and he now working as a, I would say, volunteer, just restoring the seminary because he understands in it, and they told me, come on, can you help? So he is helping with restoring, and I was just calling to him maybe a week ago, and I was asking him, what is going on? What are you doing? He told me that, yeah, we try to restore. We just try to find some money, try to find some vehicles to do the jobs. He understands what to do. They have some hands, I would say, but it takes some time, some money, some materials. They just looking for it. So it is one possibility, and many, maybe 50% in that city, Irpin, it's called Irpin. Maybe you heard about it. It's like this. All of them are 50% of buildings are ruined now. So it's a terrible situation now in Irpin, and people just try to restore their houses, but economic was ruined too. So no jobs, no money. It's not easy, but they try to. Yeah. So it's for God is not so something impossible. So.
Yeah. And also, like Kostya said, Heath Church, and so our brothers and sisters down in Heath, they played a vital role in getting Kostya and his family over. They're actually living in the manse of Heath Church, and so I've been in touch with them about trying to now see if we can. Just trying to see if we can help spread the word of the story. And Kostya is half involved in church and communicating, so we want to kind of get his story out so people can hear his story and so people can give in different ways. Because if we're honest, the volume is kind of turned down in the Ukraine situation. It's kind of almost like that's trumped everything right now. And so, what's some ways that we could, you think, us in the UK now, and you've joined us in one sense, being here in almost like the helplessness, but for you, what's a way that we can help?
From first day when I just arrived here, I was thinking, how can I help here for refugees from Ukraine, because they are struggling here and in Ukraine too. So, and one possibility, the first one maybe, if it's possible, it's just to maybe invite or to make an opportunity for the refugees from Ukraine to live here. If you have some place where they can live, it's number one, because many people, they are looking for now for some place where to live. Bureaucracy of UK is like Ukraine, so it's similar. And it's not so quick, it's not so easy to find the right place. And so, number one, if you want to invite some person, I know some people, and I am in group social media when Ukrainians, which are now in Ukraine, they are looking for some place. They are looking for, in UK, it's called sponsors, which can invite them. So if you want, you can just tell, and we will try to find some people for you to help them. It's first position, I would say. Another possibility is if you understand that you want to help somehow, but you have no place, or it's not convenient. I understand, because it's two different families, and now not everybody can accept. It's okay, I understand. Maybe you can help with some food, some clothes, with some money. We just told about that seminary. To restore everything is needed, and I asked my friend, what is first one? He told me, no, look at the picture. we should just build isolation. We should build some head of the building, so many things. I asked him, would be useful if we will try to buy something here and to send you from UK? He told me, yeah, you may. We will accept everything, but you should count how much money will it cost just to bring it also. It's maybe easier if some people want to donate for the spiritual area, okay, it's seminary. If some people want to donate for refugees, not for spiritual, but for refugees, okay, there is some refuge organization where I was working before I came here in Chernovtsi, it's next to Romania. And when I left, we were organizing for 200 people each day, the living place, and food and clothes, everything, because they just went away from their homes and they were without anything at all, sometimes without documents even. And we just find the money and food to provide for them. Now it is in that center is 50 people every day they are living, and every day they try to propose some food boxes for them. If it would be useful, I will just post some pictures in social media group of the church, and you will see the situation, what they do. Another situation, I just was calling yesterday with my friend of seminary. He is a regional pastor in Nikolaev region. Nikolaev is everyday bombing city, every day just. Like Kharkiv and Nikolaev, everyday bombing. And he is in the city, and I was asking, why are you there? And he told me many people just, they left away, but many stayed, and because they don't have place where to go. And many unbelievers came to the church, and he showed me the picture, maybe twice or three times more people came into the church than it was before the war. And all of them just come and listen and want to survive. They try to provide for them from UN food boxes, but from some Samaritans back, but it is run out already, so that finished because too many people try to survive. I was asking him, what about the government? Do they do something with? They try to defend the city actually, because common people try to survive sometimes by themselves. So church has a real good possibility to serve for the people and to propose them some food, just food, nothing else. And he told me that they need so much some pricep for the car. To put on that some big boil and with water, because in Nikolaev, a big city, maybe it was 500,000 people before the war there, and they used that big boil to provide the water, because no water in the city now. And the churches, like his church, they find the water and go through the city and to provide that water for the people, and in some villages around Nikolaev. So it's like a service now. So